Hello and welcome back to Wolfenstein 3T Return to Danger for Floor 8, Randy's Labyrinth. Now, this level is best known for the titular labyrinth that we've just entered here. It is a series of confusing and puzzling looping corridors that is really easy to get lost in. Now, it is possible to kind of slowly work your way through the map and gradually build up a mental image of where you are in the maze, and eventually you'll come out the other end at the elevator and you can leave this horrendous level. But I'm going to take the cheats method. I'm going to spend as little time as possible in this labyrinth, and instead I'm going to go down this path towards this chandelier here. Kind of gives you an idea that this is the way to go first, and around this first corner we have the iron key. Now we're going to need that much later in the level. For now though, we're going to come to this corner. Now we've got a rat on the floor here which tells us there's a secret. However, most secrets in this level are not marked by rats, but instead marked by the bulbs on the ceiling here. We're going to continue around here and hug the right wall all the way down until we get to another bulb. Now you can see there's a bulb here but no rat. That's going to be the case in most secrets of this level. Now we'll go down this very long and trippy corridor here. Wow, that's weird to look at. And we get to the third secret. And around the next corner is the way out. You can leave now if you want to, and you don't have to deal with any of the rooms behind you. And honestly, if you're not going for 100%, that's what I'd recommend. But 100% is what we're doing, so we're going to move on. Around the next corner, yet another secret here. Thankfully we're at the end of this. You may notice that, or you may realise we're going down the outsides of the entire map. We're going to skip over that door and we'll be out here much later on. For now though, we're going to go through this door. Now, unless you have full health and ammo, I really would not recommend coming into this fight. There's going to be loads of enemies in here. I'm going to quickly rush forwards and then take position on the right wall. I'm going to deal as much damage to these guys as quickly as I can. I've only 30% health to lose before the next fight. I've already taken more attacks, and that's not... Oh my god, there's a lot of guys there. Alright, so, like I said, I only have the ability to recover 30% before the next one of these identical fights here. I'll just check they're all empty. There's actually 3 Schustaffel at the end here, so I'll just wait for them, or get their attention rather. One more around this corner. There we go. Now, there's one of the plates of food. That's all our reward for killing all those enemies, was a single piece of treasure and 1 plate of food. Make sure I didn't miss any ammo here, not that we need it. I think going through this door now, we're going back into the labyrinth, but we're going to hug the left wall, go around. You see another chandelier, pulls you this way, and there's the gold key, but we're going to go back, hug in the left wall still. Another crate of ammo there, plate of food on the floor, and before we go through this door, there's a second plate of food here. That's all the goodies in this entire maze in one kind of concentrated area. We're going to go on here, I'm going to switch to the machine gun, get their attention, and then pull back here, and I'll just draw them towards me for a bit. I'll switch to the chain gun. Okay. Going into this room is not recommended at all. Move too fast and it will just overwhelm you. Oh, come on, how do you get a shot there? Again, only 10% health in this room, so I don't want to take too much damage here. Move in. Oh, hang on, there's still more. At least 1 Schustaffel in there. There he is. Come on, who else is left? Is that everyone? Yeah, trying to hold this corner here is just almost impossible. You'll get overwhelmed. You can do it, but it's too risky. You take too much damage. Just as before, there is 2 Schustaffel at the end of the corridor here. And here is my much needed plate of food. Only 80% and only 56 bullets as well for this next area. Now I'm going to head around the edges here until we get back to the door we came from, but we're not going to go through it. Instead, we're going to point our camera this direction and go forwards like this. Now again, bulb marks an exit, but I'm not going to go through that just yet. Instead, I'm going to go down this passageway and come out in this 2 wide corridor. It's the only 2 wide area in the entire maze. And we're going to come through this locked door. This requires the gold key, which I think we picked up much earlier. I'm trying to remember where now. I can't seem to place it. Oh yes, it was in the maze between those 2 big fights. And we're coming into this room, killer of DOS PCs. I remember playing this game way back in the day, and I think I slowed to about 1 frame per second in this room. Pretty easy on the PCs by today's comparison, but I still imagine YouTube compression is having a field day with all these light bulbs on the ceiling. Anyway, this next room has tons of Schustaffel in it. I will get the attention of the first one and then just wait for them to come towards me. I'm actually going to change to the machine gun because I've got a huge amount of ammo. Come on now, where are the rest of them? I'm expecting one more arcade. But it's not over yet. Going down here, there is more stuff in the middle. Oh no, come on. Wow, that's too close. Only 31 health. Not ideal at all. Anyway, I think that's everything we can get from here. We are done. Let's head backwards. We're going to go to that light bulb we saw a second ago. And, if we can find it, into another long corridor. And we're going to get the last secret in this maze here. Switch back to the chain gun. Now, on our right, if I follow down this way, you will find here is where we came in. This corridor leads to the elevator that took us here. And there's the chandelier we took down towards the iron key. Now, I'm going to go back around the edges here. I'm looking for a door, but I'm going to hug the right wall until I find it. Here it is. And we're going into the middle of this maze here. Now, there are 3 rooms in the shape of the initials RRM. I'm guessing one of those R's is Randy from the name. I don't think, okay, no one in this first area, but there will be lots more just around the corner. I have not a huge amount of health. Okay, I suspect there'll be more. Okay, that's the first one dealt with. And finally, some health. Much needed. And the first R is dealt with, so on to the second one. Now this room is absolutely amazing. Just trying to strafe back and forwards here, just to make sure everyone's kept pinned down. Can't get a chance to get a shot off. I'm going to continue moving around. I suspect there'll be more around this next corner. Yes, there is. One of those guards got a lucky shot off. Let's move towards the end. Coming up on the final letter here. This is the M. Anyone in here? Okay, no, but there is more health, so I'll grab that. Treasure as well. Oh, wow, okay. Let's take it slow here. Come on, where's that? Shoe stuff. I think there'll be one more. Oh no, okay, that's all of them. Let's just check that we didn't miss any treasure. No, we're all good. Grab this ammo. And look, we are back in this corridor. I think we passed over this door earlier. For now though, we're going to head down here. The lift out of here is just around this corner on the left, but we have a couple more rooms still to go, so we'll go this way first. I think it's 8 rooms in total. I'm going to go to this first one here, which there's nothing but tons of enemies. Just duck back here. Don't want to take too much damage here. Deal with them. I'm going to keep using the chain gun for now. That was the most dangerous of the 8 rooms. Most of them are just a single guard with a piece of ammo. This one has a chain gun in it. Okay. I think this one, yes, okay, so one of them has a door that requires the gold key as well. Behind this door are 2 shoe stuffers that are stuck behind a piece of scenery. So make sure you're firing as soon as you open the door, grab the treasure, and grab the ammo on the way out as well. I think 4 doors left now. 3 more. And 1 more door here. It's a little bit further along, but it is there. Just need to find it. Here it is. This one is a little bit more challenging. Expect more enemies from the right as well once you've dealt with the first room of guards. I'll just hang here and wait for those shoe stuff. Okay, there. I think there's 2 in total, maybe more. Let's go in. Alright, looks clear. And watch out, this thing always gives me a jump on the left here. Grab that piece of treasure and grab the extra life. So we are now full health and ammo, leaving this horrible floor. And we never have to do it again, all going well. As long as I get 100%. I've taken a wrong... No, I haven't. Okay, we're there. Let's see how we did. 9 minutes, that's actually pretty quick for this labyrinth. I mean, obviously you can get through it in 30 seconds if you just go the secrets around the edges, but that is floor 8 complete. I will be back tomorrow at 2 o'clock for floor 9, and I hope you will join me then for that.